So everybody, it's Imma here. Welcome back to another videos. Hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video is another versus battle fight and one of my last videos for now because I'm gonna be doing something else for a little bit. Take a break. Hope you guys been enjoying my videos so far either way. And if you guys just new here, checking out my videos, I do appreciate you guys for watching no matter what. Let's go get into it. First team, you obviously have very suitable team against the other team. Pretty much the same except for one character that's a speedster. But it's still going to be spice and this little, how should I say this, mainspring compatibleness. Versatility, crowd control, precision in combat, and most importantly, brutality. I think it's going to be very interesting. I hope you guys will enjoy, like I said before. This team beat against the four iconic ninjas, Kai, Cole, Jay, and Zay. Master of Fire, Earth, Lightning, and Ice. That was cold. Versus Griffin, Tyler. Correct me if I'm wrong if that's his name in the comments. I'm pretty sure it is Griffin first name, but I don't know if it's something else. Master of Speed versus Boulder, Earthbender, champion / ex-champion because he lost by Toph, and the great charismatic Earthbender of Forgot the City. Haven't watched Avatar in a minute, but it's great comical relief of that entire season. Pretty much, he is the most memeiest character in the entire show, in my opinion. Next, we have Ken Masters, great master of what he does, master Shingonku Ninjutsu, and what he does best is being cocky, but also walking the talk, you feel me? Saying what he gotta say, and at the same time, bringing the pain. And then we got Jago, the ninja monk, half brother to Orchid, and great champion of the White Tiger Spirit. And obviously, I already explained the other characters before, but pretty much all four of these ninjas are like brothers. They know each other. They're gonna be efficient what they do. The leader of the team in general is not really a thing. But if we were to say somebody that would professionally lead them almost all the time, that would be Lloyd. But Lloyd is not here. Plus, Lloyd would solo everybody here. I don't want to hear. He is the strongest ninja overall. I know he gets nerfed a lot in these shows. It makes sense why they took him out overall. But if we're talking about who can lead the team the most credibly in this scenario, I would say probably Zay. Zay is the smartest here. He is combat ready. He's a full-on ninja droid, in their own words. And he's very strategizingly proficient in his own way. He'll be able to combo interests and can, well, in a way, kind of do this. I kind of started a little bit there, my bad. He can kind of consecutively persuade different scenarios to their interests. But it's more of him because he has the best exhibition of crowd control, versatility, and he is just a blockade of annoyance when it comes to everybody else here. Especially since two of the main characters here have fire abilities that can be projected with just a halt by Zay. The other person is just going to be a rapid succession of dumbness. And the last person, if we go into comparison of how people with ice abilities fight speedsters, their ice is able to chronically freeze them. And Zay has speeds, I would say, precisely at a highball hypersonic. So I don't see why he couldn't freeze Griffin. And Griffin is in general hypersonic. That's how fast he is at his full speed capacity. So I don't see how he couldn't freeze him. So that's not really going to be a big problem. But that's how these fights are going to go. Because one of these other fights actually is a team that knows each other. They're going to be able to plan out. This fight is going to be different. It's going to be one day of prep. This prep is going to be where characters are going to be able to train, understand other people's abilities, get into the rhythm of how the fight's going to be. This fight is going to be taking place at the element of a tournament, but at the same time, it's not going to be a normal tournament like place. It's going to be a home field advantage a little bit for the ninjas, but a little bit more different. It is going to be at the Tournament of Elements front yard courtroom / main stadium of a tournament. So the Ninjas are going to have a little bit of home field advantage. But at the same time, these people are going to understand a little bit of the layout here too. So you're going to be able to understand each other's abilities, and it's not going to be a very random encounter. And that's what's going to be happening here. Again, hope y'all will go and enjoy this. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below before I fully get into this if you want. Let's go and start popping with this cataclysmic battle. Real quick, feel me? Hold on 1 second. I think I stuttered there. Covers in a lot of great stuff. So I'm getting better with my commentary with this. I mean, I know I've been doing a lot of these. You know, you make mistakes, but we're going to get into it either way. It's going to be practical. You feel me? Just very hype. I love all of these characters. I hope y'all enjoy this. Very good. Very acceptable. It's going to be dope. Let's go and comprise this shit with and how the prep is going to be more exploitationally better in the second team's scenario. But at the same time, we're going to talk about how it could be exceptionally good in the first team scenario. But who has the better type of understanding of prep, in my opinion, would be the second team. It's going to be in orderly fashion how to set this all up. Zay is going to be compromising every type of way to win. Strategizing, schematics are going to be through the roof of how to precisely beat everybody and what they can do, how to endorse their main abilities together to defeat all of them. Zay is going to be the main person professionally do this. And because they're a full team, they're actually going to listen to each other, understand things. The only person here who actually might be going off a little bit of rogue, depending on how he does things, is Cole. But Cole is not drastically ignorant like most stereotypical scenes make him out to be. He's just a hothead. That's really the only thing about him. You could call a hothead character ignorant, but not every hothead character is devisely ignorant. Like the Hulk, he cannot control his anger and general scopes of things, but he's not vastly ignorant. You can call Goku ignorant, and he's not a hothead in general. And I don't think him being ignorant makes him a bad character. At least he's able to cope with how him wanting a good fight doesn't just mean to be balling off with endangerment of a bunch of different people. I don't think it's a bad character even if he did kind of do that, but still, he's endorsing a great heroic side to him. You feel me? But still, that's the main way our second team is going to be able to be over in points of advantage against the first team. And this is not a calculation ramp of like points. I'm just saying like in a context of how they will be sufficiently more better. That's how that would work. In the first team now, with Griffin, he's fought Jay before. So he's going to understand a little bit of how he's charisma is going to be wilding out. Jay understands Griffin, but he's still going to have a hard time just because he's annoying, and Jay can be very impatient depending on the fight, but will stay as clean-cut and personal as he can with Griffin. But might just try to knock him out because he doesn't have any big qualms against him, and they know him, and Griffin will probably do the same, especially since he doesn't really have big drastic beef with him, and if we're going by the end of the series, he is friends with them, so it's not really a thing about bloodlust here. But for everyone else, I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Now, the Boulder, his old prep time is not going to matter that much. He knows that Cole controls Earth like him, so he's just going to try to have a stalemate match with him and beat him. He just loves beating Earthbenders, so that doesn't really fucking matter. He didn't pay attention, most likely. He doesn't fucking care. Anybody else who gets in his way, he'll stomp him out too. That's really all he cares about in this scenario. Jago would definitely listen, and he is a loner, so he's going to try to prevail in any type of way he can in great combat. He knows that Kai is similar to him, so he's going to try to bring out a little bit of some charisma and how he does things, calculate him, and prevail into opportunity and decision, as he is a great master of great arts and things along that. And obviously being the Tiger Warrior, he's going to be a lot more agile and not necessarily or drastically better with his fire manipulation, but he's going to be able to make it kind of in a way overstep him in versatility. And at the same time, in some cases, drastically overpower him, because Kai exceptionally good at fireball projectiles. He doesn't really ever do anything vastly out from that, except when it comes to the charisma of ninjutsu fire. Then that's where Jago is going to be like, oh shit. But at the same time, he's planned for this. So he's going to keep his distance and try to prevail in this way. But being in close counter, it's not really going to help him that much. Then Ken, he's going to pay attention, but he's going to be wanting to have a fight with Kai. Heard about Cole. He wants to see what that's about and isn't really going to understand all of everything. But he does understand that Zay is an android, so he's going to try to fucking fry him. But Zay is not necessarily drastically the greatest durable character in this scenario. He could be broken easily if someone's really trying to beat him. But he can take fire. And Ken's fire is not like lava fire. It's technically not even the same type of component of material. So that's not necessarily an argument to be put against Zay, especially since that's a different version of Zay. These are the character models of these characters when they are at their highest peak of potential and power. And I mean that theoretically and greatly. This is for every character here, but it mainly means in the ninja's case, their greatest state of power. Because obviously you see here, these are champion status like ninja suits. And most importantly, in these times of these seasonal events, when it comes to their power and dampening points in these credible scenarios of their ninja force, and that's not even making it up, that's literally the main stake of power that is cohesively brought up when they're fighting together, they are drastically better in a team-up scenario. The only person who's not on board with this big composition of understanding the ninjas is Boulder. Boulder, not Boulder. What the fuck? No, Boulder. I meant Boulder, not obviously Boulder. And I feel like that was a rampant type of thing. I'm not about to be going on a tangent or anything. I'm just saying, like, it seemed very weird to be saying that back to back in a way, but I'm just trying to cleanly put that out there. Boulder is the only one that's not actually going to be advised on everything because he only cares about one person to really fight, and that's Cole. He doesn't give a damn about anybody else. He just wants to start wilding out. Everybody else is actually going to be trying to cleanly strategize what they're doing. Overall, all of them are going to be solo, so it doesn't really matter either way, but the ninja, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So obviously, as I explained before just now, that's how the prep time is going to be working. And now we're going to be contributing how the fight's going to be going. At the same time, with the prep time is going to be a day. And they're going to meet up early morning. These characters are waking up for this. The ninjas are going to be more strategically ready. And Ken and Jago are going to be more ready than others. But at the same time, they're only going to be ready because they're great masters hand-to-hand combat. They meditate precisely, great students of their work and masters, and in general they're of a higher type of, well, not necessarily better scope of prep time. It's just more they're able to strategize and sufficiently put their own way into fighting, into strategy. And it goes hand in hand. I'm just saying that stuff right there, that's something they're able to primarily put together in the great force of reckoning. With Griffin, there's been no real showings, and I feel like he's just going to understand it, but not actually be able to combat it. And the Boulder is a fucking idiot, so he doesn't fucking matter in this scenario. He's just irrelevant. It doesn't fucking matter. Any one of these four characters could take him out. I'm going to prove it in this fight, just in general, with my opinion. And I have the scans of proof that could be made if you want to debate me on this fight. But it is what it is. Hold on a second. I'm saying all this right. It said Boulder or something. Boulder. And obviously I know what I'm saying all currently, but I'm just pointing that out. Alright, anyway. This fight is going to be going. Kai is going to be rushing and go and fight Ken, as he understands that he's going to be more hand-to-handly based when it comes to Ken. Jago is going to be trying to clean in, but he's going to be watching out. And this is where Cole emerges Earth Collage of a shield force for Kai, so Kai will be able to run the ones. And so they're back-to-back, and they're going to be able to switch. That's their plan. But obviously, Jago knows that these characters are plotting something. They're a great force altogether. When that happens, Cole is going to be in a 2-on-2 situation. Boulder and Jago are trying to attack him. Boulder is going to go ahead and merge the same type of thing to Cole, and they're going to be having a stalemate of Earth Collage throwbacks, throwing rocks pretty much. Then Griffin is going to be going in and try to take on Cole from behind, pause. Then Zay is going to go in and freeze him coming in on his dragon. Now, this is not his actual physical dragon. This is his ice dragon that's intercepted from his power. He freezes Griffin, and Zay shocks him out of the ice. And with this, not actually kill him. This just knocks out Griffin with this great powerful voltage. So knocks out Griffin a little bit for the fight. Boulder goes in and tries to keep moving on to Cole in a way, but at the same time isn't really getting that done. This is a little bit weird for me to explain. Obviously, I know it is. I'm not stuttering with this. I'm glad I'm realizing this a lot more better and get you with it. You feel me? Hold up. So I'm just trying to set my desk right. Hold on 1 second. A bit crooked. Alright, so please set it. Alright, I'll get you. Like I was saying, just how he's trying to curve and move out between situations not working good because he's getting versatilely combined with a bunch of different classes of earth, and things are not being very simple for Boulder, so he starts losing his temper and tries to go and stampede him with a bunch of different earth defenses and then collide him with a big boulder. But then Cole basically intercepts Jay in between this, and he plateaus a bunch of different high voltage rocks at Boulder, and Boulder is trying to ricochet them back, and Jago uses a great fireball to explode all of these, and it keeps going and going, projecting onto them. Then Kai gets intercepted back into this spot when Cole breaks down the wall, and this wall hits Ken in the face when he tries to go into instant Buken. And in this, Kai projects ninjutsu spin that brings up the fireball and starts fighting with Jago. Jago starts going hand to hand, fists and legs, and spinning ninjutsu, starts putting Jago off his balance, but then pulls out his sword, and Kai pulls out his blade, and they start going tick for tat. Kens the wall and goes in for Jay and starts punishing him even more. Boulder goes in and go and try to fight Cole again, but Cole is kind of getting tired of this, so he just goes in for the entire fight, just fist to fist, but actually has a plan. And Zay has a plan as well. He's trying to strategize on what he can do here, and also because he's a little bit paranoid, as he feels like he's going to wake up, he just causes him in a freezing wall. And Griffin is not showing any way of being able to phase out of this stuff. So I would say Zay, this is just him BFRing Griffin just a little bit. He's out of the fight entirely. He freezes everything around him to make sure he does not get out. And Cole is trying his best to break every trying solid predicament of a wall force of the Boulder, and he's doing it goodly in a way. It's just taking up way too much energy, and he's getting hot-headed. So then he says, Zay, and Zay freezes the rest of the bouldering impediments that he's showing. And so then Cole brings in a new trying effort and tries to engulf him with earth on his feet. Boulder breaks out from it, but when this happens, Zay moves in to freeze him when he jumps out from it on his legs. He falls and breaks off. It hurts him a little bit. And then Jay starts connecting with electricity. And then he tries to strike Jago. And Jago gets zapped in the back. And Kai moves in with a somersault kick. Jago is on his back, a little bit dazed. And the Boulder is getting zapped really fucking hard as Jay's putting all his fucking energy into this. And Cole comes in with a great knee and clocks Boulder. Set up efficiently. Nice. We can greenly put this all together now. Jago and Ken, though, Ken is getting a little bit tired of this, so he starts piling up his Shuriken Fire Fist. He goes in for Zay. Zay did not realize he was coming in, and he gets uppercutted in the air, And Ken is ready to go and burst open another one. He does his little combo like he does a Street Fighter. Then he starts piling up a fireball that could possibly end Zay. But then Cole redefies a wall there, but it breaks through and destroys half of Zay's body. So Zay only has one hand. He can still fight, but he's not going to be as proficient as he was before. So the three other ninja are mad by this, so they start going in. Jago gets back up, and he's getting even more tired of this. So he activates his ninja force / his great killer instinct ultra power. Now, this is not like an actual like super move or anything. I'm just saying he starts going killer instinct pretty much. And not messing with this. It's just like he's going full on killer instinct and not letting up and keeps trying to cut them down to size. And each type of move that he's doing is faster than most of them. And they realize that he has some type of force. But with this is just a downgrade level of the shish kebab being foldingness that he's putting onto them. Because he just clocks Kai in the face, somersault kicks Jay, grabs Cole by the arm, breaks it, and pins him down to the ground, takes his sword, and stabs Cole in the chest. And Cole is able to take it, but it obviously hurts. And in this situation, Zay is going to be trying to use his dragon to go ahead and divert Jago. And Jago backflips from this, activating to his Tiger Warrior-like spirit, and pursues a big-ass fireball that is about to just destroy everything in sight on this entire fucking courtyard. And none of these guys can do anything. So they decide to use their ultimate combo. It's about to be in the fight right now. And it's predominantly the best way you can pursue loyalty in a team. They activate their ultimate ninja spiritual alignment, and they are pretty much a big-ass Goliath of all elements. And with one big Hyperion blast, they kill everyone here, except for Griffin, because he's in a little ice blockade. And with this blast, it should be able to survive this because the same type of material implement. And kills Jago and Ken and Boulder. The ninjas win. And even if they wanted to kill Griffin or just leave him knocked out, they would still win either way. What do you guys think, though? Hope you guys enjoy, like always. I'm going to see you guys in the next video or in the future. I love y'all. Peace out, my man.